Welcome to April's meditation. My name is Jennifer Martin, and I am the Special Programs Coordinator for the Alumni Allies Network. And I'm so glad that you are back with me for another guided meditation. So at this time, find a place where you can sit or lie down, someplace where you will be uninterrupted for 10 to 15 minutes. You can grab a blanket, you can grab an eye pillow, you can really grab anything that you need that's going to help you to be supported. It's going to help sustain the position that you're going to be in as we go through this guided meditation. So once you get in and find wherever you're going to be, I want you just to take a couple cycles of your breath. So deep inhale, open your mouth, release. Deep inhale, open your mouth, release. We're just going to get into the breath and kind of get out quickly. So just get into the rhythm of your breath. And when I say get into the rhythm of your breath, it really just means become aware of your breath. Feel it. Notice that you're breathing in and exhaling out. So that's really kind of how we get connected to our breath. Remember also at any point in time, like you are in control of this practice. So if any point in time something feels discomforting or gets you in a place in your body that doesn't feel good, you always can get up out of the meditation and turn it off and do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Again, this is April's guided meditation, and here we go. So as you get connected to that breath, those inhales and exhales, I like to get into this moment of imagining the breath as a wave. For me, it's a wave. For you, it could be something different, but something that cycles around. So it goes in, it goes out, comes back around, almost like a circle. So just breathing in this way, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as we begin, I just really want you to notice how your body feels. Maybe you just check in with your body. Just drop in and just notice, what does my body feel like? Do I have any aches or pains? Is there any part of my body that feels stiff? This is really, the beginning of the practice where you get to come into this space where you meet your body and you get to check in and ask, how am I feeling today? It's not just how does my physical body feel, but how does my emotional body feel? How does my spiritual body feel? Because we are all body, mind, spirit. We cannot separate this from that when it comes to our body. And after you've taken a couple moments to check in with your body, I want you just to really start to notice where your breath is in your body. Maybe even notice how your breath feels. How does it feel to be breathing? How does it feel to be noticing your breath move in and out of your body? As we come into this new month of April, I'm really reminded of spring, new beginnings, April showers, plants coming out of the earth, rain. And it's a good time for us to kind of measure where we are in our lives. Maybe we've had a really closed off winter. Maybe it's really exciting for us to get out in nicer weather outside, walking or riding our bikes or spending time with friends as safely as we can. Or maybe it's the opposite. And with spring comes allergies. So maybe you're congested, or it's harder for you to breathe at this time, or your eyes are itchy. So we're just going to acknowledge what this time of the year really means for us and what it means for our body, how we come into this state of springtime. So just continue that cycle of breathing, that nice gentle inhale, exhale. You don't need to force the breath. We don't need to elongate it. You don't need to hold it. You're just breathing in and out, in and out. And wherever your body is, just allow it to, as we move through this meditation, just relax or soften into the space that it's in, just a little bit deeper. Deep inhale, release the breath. And let me begin to imagine a place in your body that feels really strong. You can just take a moment. Sometimes it takes us just a couple moments to really feel into that space. Maybe it's at your belly, maybe it's at your heart, maybe it's at your throat, wherever you feel the strongest. And as you find that spot, I want you to imagine that there is a cord, a rope, a string, a root coming from that space, and just following its way down into the earth. So if you're on a second floor, I want you to imagine that going to the floor, down through the floor, into the apartment underneath you, and down into the earth. So wherever it is, it's not going to get stuck. It's just going to keep going. So you want to start to imagine that root going down, connecting with the earth, and even going into the earth. As it goes into the earth, I want you to start to feel the grounding energy that comes from getting connected to the earth. This is that grounding energy that you want to be planted into. So anytime you start to feel stressed or strained or anxious, you can always root down into the earth and get grounded this way. Feel into your feet. Feel into that space in your body that feels the strongest, most connected. And as you get grounded into that space, and as that root goes down into the earth, I want you to just bring into your mind's eye a thought, a question. What do you need to do to take care of your body? This is a season of change. And as we change, our season and things in our life change perhaps. We go into a new season and we may be or may not be more active. What do you need to do to take care of your body? You've scanned your body, you kind of know how it feels at this moment. Maybe you even know how it's been feeling in the last several days, in the last weeks, in the last months. And this is just really dropping in to ask your body. You're grounded to the earth and you're just going to ask, what do I need to do to take care of my body right now? And as you just sit with that question, I want you just to get really still and just notice if any answers, any clarity, any messages come up for you. As we get rooted into the earth, I want you just to imagine that root going down, and you're just going to give it some water. You're going to allow the sun to shine on it. I'm just going to plant the seed of that suggestion or that answer. What do you need to get to take care of your body? Again, thinking of those answers that you've received. Maybe you even plant them in your mind's eye into the earth. Making a commitment to cultivate whatever message you got. If it's to drink more water, you drink more water. If it's to get out and walk more, or to connect with friends and family, to eat better, to sleep more, to take vitamins. Whatever it is, you're going to plant that into the earth. Knowing that in this springtime, it'll grow if we cultivate it. Take a deep inhale and release your breath. And deep inhale, release your breath. I'm just going to stay here for just a little longer as you continue to allow your body to soften a little deeper. Maybe you roll your shoulders back if you're on your back. Maybe you let your head press against the floor or your pillow and just allow your chin to make its way up. Maybe you bring your gaze, if your eyes are closed, to the middle of your forehead. And just allow your body to open just a little to receive whatever other messages might be coming through or feelings that you have. Or just to receive a little bit of relaxation and rest. So very grounded into the earth, you can begin to wiggle your toes, maybe your fingers. Just give a little bit of movement. You don't need to open your eyes yet. Just give a little bit of movement in your body. I'm just going to slowly bring yourself back into this present space, into this present time. I'm just thanking your body for any messages or clarity you got, or any visuals you received, relaxation, being grateful for your breath, grateful for time to set aside just to be still and quiet. And slowly, as you continue to move your fingers and your toes, you just flutter your eyes open a little. And looking around the room, just noticing where you are, maybe noticing the colors and the texture of the room that you're in. Maybe even with your hands feeling the texture of the blanket or the chair that you're in, whatever you're connected to. You can feel the texture, maybe breathing in to smell whatever the room smells like. Just kind of using our senses to bring this back into this present space. And from here, slowly, when you're ready, you can roll to one side. And then from here, slowly when you're ready, you can come up into a seated position if you're not already in a seated position. You can bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, or you can bring your hands into a prayer position right at the heart. We're just going to close this practice. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Release your breath. Deep inhale through your nose. Release your breath. And one more. Deep inhale through your nose. And exhale out. With grace and gratitude, we thank you for practicing in this guided meditation. At this time, you can either continue in your practice of being still and silent, or you can turn the recording off and go about your day. Have a great April, cultivating all the things that you can do to take care of your body.